Welcome to the May 20th edition of Packer News. I'm Aaron Groves.
And I'm Matt Belgard, and here are today's headlines.
For lunch today, we have Sloppy Joe and a bun with side of vegetarian baked beans and creamy coleslaw. Don't forget your lunch crew.
Attention seniors, it's that time of year to make sure that college you plan to attend receives your final transcript. So please place your final transcript order as soon as possible, and remember, final transcripts will not be automatically sent for you. Students must log into their PowerSchool accounts to place their transcript requests into eTranscript. If you need help, follow the instructions at tinyurl.com/eTranscript. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Spaeth or Mrs. Jancy in the counseling office. Final transcripts will be sent in early June after semester 2 grades are complete. Hello Packers, this is your Packer correspondent Matt Belgard here today. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and hopefully you've been participating in activities all week long. Today's theme is Wear Green for Mental Health Awareness, and today we are encouraging you to thank people who have helped you along your way. I have interviewed students and staff on mental health here in our high school, and here is Mrs. Hoyme speaking about that mental health awareness for ourselves.
As far as students, I think your mental health has to be important because if you haven't met those base needs, you're not in a place where you can learn. So if we really want you learning the skills at school, you have to be in a place mentally to absorb those skills. And if your mental health is struggling, then you're not ready for those learning examples.
I've interviewed Carly Van Vliet and Jaylee Schneider on who you can go to trust and find help with here.
Personally, I go to my friends and family with everything. I think it's really important to have that strong support system, and then also along with that, having trusted adults, counselors, therapists, teachers, just people that you can trust who you know truly want the best for you.
Your teachers want to help you. If you are struggling and you need help, always ask your teachers, counselors, administrative assistant, anybody. Your teachers have a degree to work with students, and they wouldn't have the degree if they didn't want to help you.
Here, I've asked how we can open up as a community to really have everyone help each other.
I think personal experiences are important because by being open and honest, you can inspire other people to be open and honest about their experiences, and then that can just cause a better place all around where people feel welcome and comfortable.
And we have to be open and upfront so that they can see, I'm working on my mental health, so it's okay for you to work on yours as well. And that I can't do it by myself, I have a committee that helps me. I have a counselor. I have those things too.
I've interviewed Maddie and Feather on what they do for self-care.
Self-care, very simple, it's just self-care and learning what actually does help you, understand what's going on.
Just find some coping mechanisms, some things that help you de-stress and stuff.
Personally, I really like to take mental health walks. It helps just clear your head. Doing what you enjoy, being in hobbies and clubs can help you to de-stress.
Me personally, it's coloring. I absolutely am a junkie for the adult coloring books. I think the big key is finding your zen and then finding ways to have it, whatever that thing is.
Sitting in a closed space, listening to music, drawing, or playing video games.
I also mostly just listen to music, draw. When I'm feeling really stressed, I just turn on rock music or full volume or something.
I just blast the ears out.
I love to drive. I get in my car, and depending on the mood, it might be 90s hip hop, hardcore rap. It might be Avett Brothers, but music kind of helps calm me down.
Here is Maddie and Mr. Zool responding about kindness and helping others.
Be there for people, help people out, send people resources so that they can get help that they need, and just be a good person to everyone.
Hey, and it's as simple as, hey, how you doing? You seem a little off right now. Giving concrete examples of what you see, I think is important. And then also realizing that you're maybe not the one to really give them the appropriate help, but get them to someone that can get them the appropriate help.
Here is Mr. Zool and Miss Hoimi talking about where we are right now with our community and where we might be going towards in the future.
I think one of the things that we do really well at West Fargo High School is the adults especially work to really help out the students, and sometimes that's embraced and sometimes it's not, and that's where I want to go back to just we have to be okay with just asking for help, and because we ask for help doesn't mean that we're lesser than, right? It's that's where we're at right now, and let's tackle it.
I think that I have strong belief that this generation is really going to get us where we need to be and help us break down a lot of those walls and to just not be afraid to talk about it. So I'm excited that this conversation's happening.
It's good to have people to know about mental health.
Definitely. Let's hope we can raise as much awareness as possible.
Darn right. FCA will be hosting guest speakers during period A each Friday for the rest of the year. And 121E, these speakers will be current college students or recent graduates who will speak about growing as young people in their faith. There is free food and everyone's welcome. We hope to see you period A in 121E on Fridays to hear from these great Packer graduates.
Packer seniors, grad night is coming. Be sure to be at NDSU's Memorial Arena on Sunday, May 29th, the day of graduation, from 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. There will be food and lots of great prizes, and there will be games such as bowling, shuffleboard, pool tables, foosball, esports lab, air hockey, and everyone's favorite, a hypnotist. Seniors are able to bring one guest. Your free ticket for you and your guest will be in your graduation envelope, which you'll receive at graduation rehearsal.
Down. One West Fargo, a group of students committed to inclusion and celebration of all identities, will now be hosting Inclusion Night this Sunday, May 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. at the West Fargo High School. Inspired by events in years past hosted by the ELL department, this event will be a community celebration of culture and identities that make West Fargo strong, starting with food, activities, and ending with a showcase performance of including dances, song, poetry, and a final fashion show. We hope that students, staff, and families can attend. And I'm Aaron the Senior. Thank you so much for watching the Packer News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Packer Television.
And be certain to follow us on all of our social medias at Packer Media. I'm Matt Bellegarde, and have a great weekend and a wonderful summer, West Fargo.